Greetings everyone, this is Makudo bringing you a critical analysis of a recent event that shook the city of Baltimore. This event unfolded on the 26th of March 2024, a date that will now be etched in the city's memory for years to come. The Francis Scott Key Bridge, a Baltimore landmark that has stood tall since 1977, fell victim to an unfortunate catastrophe. A massive container ship, known as the Dolly, slammed into one of the bridge's pillars. The impact was so significant that it led to the collapse of this steel truss bridge. In the immediate aftermath, first responders were quick to label it as a developing mass casualty event. Reports indicate that at least 7 people were believed to be in the water, a harrowing situation that triggered an immediate response from the U.S. Coast Guard. Interestingly, the Dolly, a 948-foot-long container ship, remained stationary under the bridge after the calamitous collision. This enormous vessel, which caused such significant damage, became a stark reminder of the destructive power of uncontrolled maritime vessels in close proximity to crucial infrastructure. The devastation brought by this event has led to a major traffic alert in Baltimore, with authorities closely monitoring the situation. Let's delve deeper into the cause of this catastrophe. The culprit: a 948-foot-long container ship named Dolly. The Dolly is an enormous vessel, a titan of the seas. This Singapore-flagged container ship owned by Grace Ocean is a symbol of human engineering prowess. Its sheer size and power, however, were the driving force behind the catastrophic event that unfolded on the 26th of March 2024. Now, when we say the Dolly is a large ship, we mean it. To give you some perspective, 948 feet is just shy of the length of 3 football fields. Imagine a hulking mass of steel, nearly 1,000 feet long, ramming into a structure. The force is beyond comprehension. The Dolly was stationary under the bridge following the collision, but the damage was already done. The impact was so immense that the bridge, a testament to human ingenuity and architectural brilliance, collapsed in a violent manner. The concrete piers, which had stood strong since 1977, were knocked out by the impact. The bridge, a steel truss design, simply could not withstand the force of the collision. The sheer kinetic energy involved in this collision is staggering. The Dolly, despite being stationary at the time of the incident, had enough momentum to cause such a disastrous impact. It's a chilling reminder of the power and potential destructiveness of these colossal vessels. In the face of such immense force, even the most robust of structures can crumble. The Francis Scott Key Bridge, a symbol of Baltimore, a pathway for countless commuters, stood no chance. It was a David and Goliath situation, with the Dolly playing the role of the overwhelming Goliath. The sheer magnitude of the collision was such that the bridge didn't stand a chance against the Dolly. To understand the scale of this disaster, we need to delve into the world of engineering. The Francis Scott Key Bridge, a marvel of engineering at the time, had its grand opening back in 1977. Resting on concrete piers, it stood as a testament to the capabilities of human design and construction. The bridge, a steel truss bridge, was a common design choice during its time of construction. This type of design has been widely used due to its strength and efficiency, allowing for the distribution of forces across the structure and minimizing the potential for failure. However, despite its design strengths, the Francis Scott Key Bridge was unable to withstand the force of the collision with the cargo ship Dolly. Engineers have pointed out that the bridge was likely not designed to withstand a direct impact from a ship of such magnitude. This is a significant observation, as it highlights a potential oversight in the design and safety considerations of bridges in areas with heavy maritime traffic. The impact from the collision was so immense that it violently disrupted the bridge's structural integrity, knocking out the concrete piers that had supported the weight of the bridge for nearly 50 years. The force of such a collision is not something typically factored into the design of a bridge, and the devastating outcome of this event clearly illustrates why such considerations may be necessary moving forward. The catastrophic failure of the Francis Scott Key Bridge points to a critical need for review and reassessment of engineering practices, particularly in relation to structures positioned in close proximity to significant maritime activity. It raises pressing questions about the preparedness and resilience of our infrastructure when faced with unexpected high-force events. This incident will inevitably lead to investigations to understand the implications for safety in both the cargo shipping industry and civil engineering. The aftermath of this disaster is still unfolding, but it's clear that there are lessons to be learned. When the unthinkable happens, when a nearly 1,000-foot-long container ship crashes into a city bridge, The response must be swift, comprehensive, and well-coordinated. That's exactly what we saw from the U.S. Coast Guard and other emergency services following the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. Their rapid deployment to the scene was nothing short of heroic, with response boats and pollution responders arriving in record time. The potential for pollution from such an accident is significant, with the cargo ship's fuel and the debris from the bridge posing a real threat to the local environment. Yet, the emergency services were ready, prepared to mitigate the damage and protect the city's waterways. But the immediate response was only part of the story. There were people in the water, victims of an accident that no one could have predicted. The rescue efforts were immediate and relentless, a testament to the dedication and bravery of our first responders. The exact number of victims is still unknown, but every effort is being made to rescue and account for all those affected. This event has left an indelible mark on the city of Baltimore. The bridge, a symbol of the city's infrastructure and a vital transportation link, will need to be rebuilt. The city will recover, but the memories of this day will linger. But perhaps the most significant impact of this disaster is the wider implications it has for bridge and ship safety. How can we prevent such an event from happening again? Are our bridges designed to withstand such impacts? Is there enough regulation in the cargo shipping industry to prevent such accidents? These are questions that will need answers as we move forward. As we continue to monitor the situation, our thoughts are with those affected by this catastrophe. In the wake of this disaster, it's crucial to reflect on the events and consider the lessons learned. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, a symbol of engineering prowess since 1977, met an unexpected end on March 26, 2024. The colossal container ship, the Dolly, struck the bridge, turning a routine day into a moment of catastrophe. This incident serves as a grim reminder of the destructive potential when the forces of nature and technology collide. We've explored the might of the Dolly, a Singapore-flagged container ship owned by Grace Ocean. At 948 feet long, its sheer size and momentum were enough to bring down the structural pillars of the bridge. This event underscores the incredible power of such vessels and the importance of navigational precision in the shipping industry. Our look into the engineering aspects of the bridge revealed that it was not designed to withstand a direct impact from such a large vessel. The bridge, resting on concrete piers, collapsed under the immense force of the collision. This raises questions about the safety measures in place in civil engineering and the need for more rigorous impact analysis in design. In the aftermath, we are left with a scene of devastation, a developing mass casualty event, and a major disruption to traffic. As we grapple with the immediate impacts, we must also consider the long-term implications. This tragedy will undoubtedly spark investigations and lead to changes in both the cargo shipping industry and civil engineering practices. In conclusion, the collapse of the Baltimore Bridge is a stark reminder of the importance of safety in all aspects of our lives. It underscores the need for robust design in civil engineering and careful navigation in the shipping industry. As we move forward, it is our responsibility to learn from this event to prevent such disasters in the future. This is Makudo signing off. Stay safe and always be aware of the power of nature and technology combined.